Good morning. Welcome to Monday. It is March 23rd, and all right, yeah.
Hello.
How's it going?
Hello, Monday, baby.
Mudflap?
I'm embracing it.
Oh, good for you. Katie Joe, how's it going?
Happy Monday.
Yay!
Yay.
Oh, boy.
Here we are, Mickey.
Love a Monday.
Hey, kids.
All right.
Welcome to Monday.
All right. Everybody have a nice weekend?
You know, it wasn't too shitty. I played once, yeah.
Yeah, it was hot.
It was smoking hot, yeah.
Yeah, actually,
So,
laid down, got some sun on Saturday. I was like, it's going to be this hot and it's going to be summer, then we'll just play like it is.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah. I played Denver City on Sunday, early Saturday morning, and pretty much Ubered all the rest of the time Saturday afternoon. So that was kind of interesting.
Something wrong with your truck?
No, just
you're driving the Uber.
Yeah, driving
okay.
the Uber.
I thought
Driving,
you said-
yes.
He just Ubered around town.
I just Ubered around, just had some fun.
Well, it's probably expensive after a while, but whatever.
Okay.
After a while.
What about you? Anything fun? Or?
Had some baseball, and I had forgotten about our drama this weekend. We had some drama. Mudflap refreshed my memory. So.
Okay, all right. Some drama. Okay.
Everybody likes drama.
It's nice when you refresh someone else's memory about their drama.
It made the Facebook. It's one of those deals where, like, there's a pot, and I'm debating on putting my spoon in to stir it. I put my spoon in this weekend.
Okay, well,
Stir that pot.
Is this something we can discuss, or is this okay? All right.
I mean, do you want me to tell a story now? We can lead into it.
We'll do the good vibes and everything, and then play a few songs, and then
It's a good one.
We'll do that. Okay.
Yeah.
So your drama that Mudflap remind you. Oh wow. Okay. This should be good. Let's see here. Don't remind me of any drama. If I can't remember my own,
Jeff.
Well, if I can't remember my own drama, I don't want to be reminded of it. So.
Oh no, I know what it is.
How was your weekend, sir?
Yeah.
That's
the drama.
We brought Josie home, so our new little golden retriever puppy. She's awesome, and she did great on the drive and everything. You know, we had to drive to Gainesville to meet the lady to pick her up, and drove straight to Gainesville. Spent about 30 minutes there, headed back to Lubbock. So a lot of driving on Friday, but it was cool. But yeah, Josie, she's doing pretty good. She actually slept through the night the last couple of nights, which is amazing. You know what? She overall now, because now I got 3 dogs now. Overall, they all got they all get along. It's actually pretty nice. They're kind of fun, but yeah, Rainey, she's being older. She has a little less patience. Like at one point,
Like the food.
Josie wanted to the food. We got that all situated, but at one point, Josie wants to kind of play a little bit, and she's kind of pawing at her like, "Hey, let's play," Because I think she probably thinks it's her mother or something in a way. I mean, she's
she's confused.
It's kind
she's
of weird,
little.
but anyway, Rainey at one point was going like no.
Back off, kid.
I have been there, done that, and no.
Dogs are like that too.
Yeah,
They're like, my older one's like that with Trooper.
But she kind of set the boundary with it. It's kind of like, no, we're not doing that. You go play with that other one. So that Raider. So he likes to mix it up, so.
Go play with the one that's adopted.
But it's funny.
The only not golden retriever.
Yeah, I know, right? One of these things. Yeah, I think Raider feels a little different now. Kind of like, hey, wait a minute, I was the only one here, and I got all the attention, and suddenly I might be number 3 in line, and I don't think I like it. But he's getting his, he's kind of pushing Josie around a little bit, and they're playing stuff, and I was like, dude, you better enjoy it, man, because hearing about, I mean, listen, I think probably within the next month or so, I mean, she's going to be bigger than him, and
that's the way it was with Trooper and Chata.
Yeah,
I mean, I mean, she kept messing, and now it's a little different now. I mean, now that my Trooper's a little bigger, she's like, oh no, I'm the alpha now.
Yeah. So anyway, so there you go. But no, it's all good. Everything's good. But it was hot this weekend. My gosh.
Oh, we set a record. Now I don't know if it was the earliest that we've hit 100, but it was off the charts hot.
Yeah, it was.
Holy cow, it was hot.
Yeah, and I think my air conditioner is probably going to go ahead and go out this year.
Big one.
Last year, I thought I was lucky to get through the summer with it, and this year it's already doing something. I was like, oh gosh, man.
Yeah, get it fixed.
So that's awesome. Yeah, get it fixed. I'm afraid it may be time to get a new one, which I'm not looking forward to. But if it's already like 98 and stuff now in March, yeah, it's not good. So. That was my weekend. All right. Well, I'm anxious to hear whatever your drama that
Me
you reminded
too.
of was. Well, you apparently know because you're the one that reminded me.
Of life, at life, thanks to a high-tech gift from a caring aquarium worker in Gulfport, Mississippi. Moses was born without 2 back legs, which made it nearly impossible for the soccer ball-sized reptile to move around on his own. Well, that changed when a local animal lover with some high-tech skills used a 3D printer to design a custom miniature wheelchair that pretty much acts as a rear axle for the turtle's shell.
Huh.
Wow. Good for that turtle.
Well, yeah. Well, I mean, really, that's.
Whee! Now moves at 2 miles an hour. Whee!
So like little wheels then?
Yeah, little wheels. Yeah, like a little wheelchair.
So his back probably goes a lot faster than his front, which could be problematic, I would think. Right?
He needs a driver back there. It just starts sliding on the road, you know.
If he had it the other way around, it'd be like, having front wheel drive or something. It could kind of pull him along. And
yeah.
Oh, well, that's really the ingenuity of that is pretty interesting.
He's like, yeah, look at me, guys. He's going around with the turtle. Those things are slow anyway, except for the big turtles. I mean, the really big ones. They can actually move kind of
giant
fast.
Tortoises.
Yeah,
live on like Galapagos Island or something. Are you talking about those kind of big ones?
They can move. They can move faster. I'm not saying they're fast, but they move faster.
Well, they're bigger, so they probably
Take
give the
more
appearance
steps.
they move faster because their one step is a lot bigger than if you're a tiny turtle.
And then they have
A
this
tiny turtle.
humongous neck. But if you're going after, if you're trying to catch snapping turtles in like the Mississippi River, oh man, don't get near the snapping turtle.
Really?
They'll bite your finger right off.
Yeah.
I mean, literally right off.
That is so crazy.
They have a lot of power.
How do I escape the turtle? I mean, I know I zigzag if I'm being chased by a croc or something.
Truthfully, I wouldn't even get in the water where those snapping turtles are. I mean,
You wouldn't hunt snapping turtles
no,
then?
I wouldn't hunt snapping turtles. I would stay, plus when you grab them, I mean, they have a long neck too. You want to stay in the back of them. You don't want to be the side of them because those snapping turtles, they can move their head and get you. They're not like the regular turtles. So,
Okay, here, I had to Google it because I need people to be safe.
Okay.
But to
Is that
escape or
true?
safely handle a snapping turtle, approach from behind to
Okay.
avoid their long, fast,
Thank
striking
you.
necks.
Thank you.
Never pick them up by the tail
Thank
because
you.
it will cause a spinal injury. You grip the back edge of the shell
Mm-hmm.
near the hind legs or nudge them forward with a blunt object like a broom or a car mat. Just a broom or a car mat, though.
A car
Because
mat?
everybody has that, Andy.
What's a car mat? That would be the last thing I would think of to nudge a snapping turtle to be, hey, anybody got a car mat, Andy? That seems weird. I mean, I think of a broom. I think of a rake, a hoe, a shovel, a golf
foot?
club maybe. Or, I mean, yeah, your foot. I mean, there seems like, but a car mat, that doesn't even seem like that would really be it doesn't seem like for that situation that would even be a workable solution, really. I don't know.
You're on the bank and you're like, ooh, hold on. Let me go get my car mat.
Yeah, I know my snapping turtles.
You do.
So, and like I said, those necks you don't want to mess on the side.
Yeah. What would you rather be if you were swimming in the Mississippi River? Would you rather be chased by a gator or by a snapping turtle?
A snapping turtle by far. Yeah, the gator. Okay. You get in the water with a gator. Boy, I mean they're low, and then they kind of peek their little eyes out from the water to kind of look, and then they just kind of drop like a submarine. You don't even see it, and the next thing you know, phew, I mean they're snapping right at your leg.
Yeah,
yeah, and then that's bad news. And then they twist you around, and they'll take you down to the bottom.
I feel like you could, yeah.
You know more about dangerous animals and stuff.
I know.
It just makes
Gives
me
me
laugh.
a severe anxiety.
Google that. I mean, I know
For a beach trip,
if they grab you, they'll twist you around and around, and they'll take you down.
Yeah. You're right, but in my head, I'm
And not
like,
to
to
Paradise City.
escape them, you would spin in a circle, but if that's where they take you, then now I can't escape.
What'd be worse, that or getting the end of your index finger snapped off by a snapping turtle?
Oh, I think I'd rather take the chances on my finger getting snapped.
96.3. This is KLLL. Jeff Mudflap and the Gang.
96.3 KLLL.
Woo! Yeah, it's Monday.
All right.
Yeah.
All right, so, Katie Jo, you mentioned a few minutes ago that there's some drama this weekend. What exactly happened?
Okay, so my boys are 9 and 7, and we had baseball all weekend. So it was late night getting home. So my parents took the boys back because I went and showed some houses after our last game. And they got home pretty late because they went to the grocery store and stuff. So it was like 11 o'clock. Well, the kids just jumped on their scooters, bikes, whatever. And Bo, my 7-year-old, so there were 4 children, 7, 9, 11, and 13.
Okay.
And the 7-year-old decided, let's go ring some doorbells.
Oh, no.
So my mom, I wake up the next morning and my mom sent me these screenshots of this. Someone had posted on Facebook, and it was a screenshot of Bo's face from their Ring camera. He's literally grinning from ear to ear.
He's grinning from ear to
And
ear.
she posted, whose brat is this? And people know what your kids are doing.
That's my brat.
I'm like, yeah, because what parent sends their kid out like, hey, go rock some stuff? Like, go knock on every door you see. It's 11 o'clock.
Oh, my God.
So it was just, I was like, people, let's just stop and have a quick reminder that kids are learning. And this is a really messed up world. Like, really messed up.
Yeah.
Because that house has baby Jesus in front of it. So Bo thought, these people are nice. And
Right.
like, it's just so hard to be a kid.
Baby
You know,
Jesus.
Isn't it funny though? That's such a great point though. When you're a kid, what person didn't do that when they were a kid? This lady probably did it herself.
Yeah,
you know?
and when you were a kid, what house were you scared of? The one that answered the door and was like, quit coming back.
Right. You know, we had a lady that lived down the street from us, and when I was a little kid, we just called her the Mean Lady. I mean, that's her name, Mean Lady. And there was
made you want to
rumors
do it more, didn't it?
Yes, it did.
Yes.
When you're 7 years old or something, that's prime time right there, and you're like, oh man, because she hated if we rode our bicycle in her driveway. She'd open it. She had the bedroom window, kind of look down the driveway, and she'd open it. Get out of my driveway! I mean, she was so
understand.
mean.
Wow.
And but it made us want to do it that much more because it was dangerous. You know, it'd be like, come on, I dare you. You won't do it. I will. No, you won't. Yeah, I will. So you go down there, and sure enough, get out of my driveway. Anyway, we thought she was a witch.
Yeah.
And those are legends of neighborhoods, man.
There's
that's
always
what you do, right?
one. There really
Yeah.
is. And granted, like, we really are strict with our kids. And so there's a difference in being disobedient but there's a difference in just being a dang kid. He's 7, and that smirk on his face.
That was a great
That's the
smirk.
worst
That
part.
was awesome. I loved his smile.
You know what?
Smiling right at the camera.
First of all, how can you type the word brat when referring to that
Exactly.
face?
I saw it. It was sweet, and it didn't even register to me that was him. I just remember seeing the post, and my first thought was, oh, how funny, man. I used to do that all the time when I was a kid, but people didn't have Ring doorbell cams,
I know.
you know?
That's the worst part.
Man, it's
and
tough
I think
being a
it's
kid.
hilarious. Like,
Yeah.
if I want to get a Ring camera just so I can get those little faces.
That's one of those things as a parent where, you know, to your kid, you go, oh, you really don't need to be doing that. And then after they walk off, you go, that's pretty funny, wasn't it? You know?
Yeah.
I mean, Grant, if she had a problem, why didn't she? I mean, if she should have come to you.
Yeah,
I mean,
or
like
any
she-
adult.
any
But she
adult.
didn't really know.
Oh, I mean, it's not that hard.
Yeah.
Like, or post and say, "Hey, someone's kid's out." Not
Right.
you call my kid a brat. Like, gloves are off. I
Yeah,
do
really.
not talk about my babies that way. There's enough in this world feeding negativity into their brains.
Yeah.
You
man,
are
that's for
not
sure.
going to be on that list.
Yeah, that's fun. No, you know, that's just good, mischievous kid fun.
Yeah.
Who didn't do that, you know?
I did.
Yeah.
Well, and it's so funny. There are like 40 comments on my post, but they're all like, "Oh, like what you said, Jeff. Thank God that there weren't Ring doorbells when I was a kid."
Man, I
Right.
can remember. I mean, I wasn't even a kid, and I was papering, 6 houses.
Oh, toilet paper and trees
yeah, I mean,
and houses.
like that.
Yeah.
I mean, nowadays, like people, I don't know.
Sue
I don't know.
you?
Yeah,
right.
probably. I mean,
Or shoot
yeah.
you, yeah. No, it's a different world, certainly, I guess. It appears to be, but no, kids are going to do kid things. The dumbest thing I ever did, I think I've told you, I don't know if you've ever heard this, but I remember there was some people who lived across the street from me, and they had metal siding on their house, and it was kind of a light colored, not white, but kind of a light gray, I guess, metal siding. So it's in the dead of summer. You're out of school, you're a kid, you're just thinking of stupid things to do, and for some reason, how this ever came up, why it came up, I couldn't even begin to explain to you why. But my friend he goes in his house and he gets a stick of butter. We had a red on the side of that house. And I'm thinking, and I remember it too, and probably I was about 7 or 8 years old, and we're just like, Yeah, okay, cool. But why? A stick of butter? You can't even see it, So we write words all over the side of this house on this metal siding. And it's, like I said, it's summer, but you can't see anything. And so that's why I can't understand why we would have even leapt to that solution of getting a stick of butter and doing it. So we're writing stuff all over it, drawing things on the side of the house. Well, obviously, later on in the afternoon, it's like 100 degrees in Lovington, and it starts baking that butter on the side of their house. And by afternoon, you can see every single thing that we put on the side of this house. Everything. There's words and drawings and, and it wasn't anything. Like I said, I was like 7 or 8 probably.
So it wasn't bad.
There weren't any bad words or anything, but it was just a bunch of stupid stuff that
That's
we
hilarious.
wrote on there, And I can just remember that moment of, oh no, we could see it.
Dude, that was a good idea.
Yeah, right.
I thought you were stupid.
On one hand, it was almost like, oh, this isn't good, but you know what? That's actually pretty cool.
We were able to flee the scene before anybody caught us.
Oh, the neighbor, they knew exactly who did it. I was always kind of at the epicenter of a like I told you before, controlled burns in the alley.
Yes.
I was doing lots of
I
stuff
thought
when I
of
was a
you.
kid, but
I
yeah.
thought of the
Did you?
controlled
Yeah.
burn whenever
Yeah.
I saw that. When my mom texted me that, I was like, "Well, Jeff's been through this.
Yeah,
It's
so
okay.
you remember,
he
it could
turned
always-
out okay."
It could always be worse, So
Could be Mudflap.
yeah.
Turn out bad.
I feel like I was probably worse as a kid than you were, though.
Probably
You
worse.
were more of a rule follower, I think.
Oh, I bet you guys were both horrible, but
You
Jeff
think?
was sneaky.
Yeah, okay, that's.
I
probably
bet Jeff
true
was
there.
way sneakier.
Yeah, that's probably true. How
Yeah.
much did you get in trouble for stuff?
Oh, I never got in trouble.
Oh, you never got caught. Is that it?
I never got in trouble.
You were sneaky?
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
I did some. I just have crazy stories. I don't know. They're really bad. But
Yeah.
I can.
I bet they are.
I don't know. I can probably think of some other things too, but yeah, the one with the butter on the metal siding of the house. Don't ever write on a house with butter, kids, because you'll get in trouble every time.
I was asking my 13-year-old nephew. I said, "Okay, well, did anybody think this was a bad idea at 11 o'clock?" And he just looked at me, and I was like, "The 7-year-old was leading the pack."
Beat down too. So
Yeah, they looked terrible.
They looked horrible. I quit watching. I watched the first 7 minutes of it because I thought, you know what, or the second half. So I thought, well, maybe they can make a comeback, and they just looked uninspired. Christian Anderson looks like he wanted to, and I like Christian Anderson, I really do. Okay, but he looked like a little bit like, I'm thinking a little bit more of my future here, because I know he wants to go in the NBA the next year, and so but nobody looked good.
Yeah, they
looked horrible.
Yeah, to me, in the late Raider game, it was just clear that they were just out-athleted so tremendously that, it wasn't even close.
Oh, it
was
wasn't
like
even
night
close.
and day
Yeah.
of the
LSU
athletic ability of LSU. They are definitely an elite basketball team compared to Texas Tech. And that just shows you where, as good a season as the Lady Raiders had, even I think Coach Gerlich after the game even addressed the NIL thing, like, listen, we're going to have to have more resources if we're going to compete on that level. Absolutely.
Oh yeah, LSU looked. I
But Kim Mulkey, it just blows my mind. That is her program, and it is successful every year.
It is.
She's a machine.
I can't
as much
stand
as I
her,
can't
but she's good. Yeah.
Exactly. As much as I can't stand her, gosh.
Even the coaches playing her, Chris, there's a respect, an unspoken respect that stays in place. It was unbelievable because Tech is still. What's crazy is that Tech is still good, and they
absolutely.
played. Yeah,
Listen,
LSU is just.
You don't make it to March Madness. Any of the 64 teams, you're good. You're a good team. Those they're all pretty much they are winning records, so you're going to be good at any given point. Anybody can win, but you see a team like LSU with the Lady Raiders, But the guys, I guess I was pretty disappointed in that one because I didn't feel like it was about talent. It was about it looked like heart.
Well, even McCaslin said going into the first half, he said, we're not playing with any fight.
We don't. There was no
rebounding.
Fight. Nothing.
I've never seen a team get so just humiliated. God, it was terrible. It looked like they gave up. Really, like they didn't even care.
when a team like such as Alabama when a team like Alabama shoots the threes like that, rebounds come from a little farther out from the inside.
Right.
So the guards really have to be aware of those things. So and you really have to make sure that your players, and it's not coaching, it's just common sense. You know, you have to make sure you're in front of them. But we couldn't rebound whatsoever.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, the ball is going to come off a little further than just being in the paint.
Well, the defense was
the defense
lax.
was horrible.
I mean, it looked like they just wanted to get
Get
over
home
with.
Yeah.
Nobody cared.
Nope.
It was the most uninspired effort by a Texas Tech team under McCaslin I've ever seen.
I agree.
Yeah.
That's why I quit watching. I was like, no.
I don't really feel like usually they're bandwagoner fans to where they're just bashing and like they're so negative with JT topping out. But I don't feel like Lubbock really. I didn't really feel like Lubbock did that this year.
Yeah.
No,
like nobody gave up on them.
I'm not. I wasn't bashing them. I mean, I'm for Tech. I mean, you talk about the big fan. I am a big fan of Texas Tech, everything, and so. But I don't like to see a lack of effort.
Mm-hmm.
A lack of effort to me just says, you're ready to move on, and that's not the fight.
That's what makes people talk.
That's not a Red Raider. We want to fight. We're ready.
See now. It's to point out you're going to start seeing because the transfer portal opens up like April 7th, somewhere right in there for basketball. And I think you have almost a totally new team next year.
Oh, absolutely.
You know? I don't know that there will be hardly anybody back from this team.
I think
Petty?
Petty. I think Petty could. I'd like to see him back. I think he showed some fight. But yeah, the others. I don't know. I could have a whole new team.
Yeah, because, I mean, Christian Anderson, is he a draftable guy this year, do you think?
So,
or do you think he's another year away
when
from
I
that?
talked to him, when he was a Red Raider outfitter, and I talked to him specifically kind of off the thing, and I said, what do you want to do, after this season? Are you wanting? He's like, I want to go to the NBA.
Yeah.
And so, I mean, I know he wants to go. Now, obviously, he's got to go through some training camp,
right.
seeing if everything, but that. After watching him yesterday, I mean, you got a little more work to do, dude. I mean, and like I said, he's a good player. Right. I thought he really made some steps forward this year. I thought this year was like, wow, you're really, making some
great season. Yeah.
Yeah. Made some great, I thought he was good as a freshman, but I thought he made some bigger strides even as a sophomore. So, yeah, I mean, we'll see if he's quick enough to do it.
But see, Tech's got a lot of questions because it's going to cost the financial reality of keeping him and Petty, and and other than that, the rest of those guys could go. I don't know. There's no anybody that and then Toppin. What do you do with him? Your guy's hurt. Do you by the time he's ready to be back, the season he probably wouldn't be ready at the beginning of the season. And so, do you if he wants to come back, do you sign another huge deal with him for him to sit most of the time and then maybe not be 100%? And I mean, does he not come back? I don't know. They got a lot of questions.
That's a lot of questions.
It is a lot of questions. But I look for this team to be almost a brand new cast next year because there's not many guys on this team that I think are real. How much financial commitment do you make? That's what's crazy about college is now you got to worry about financial commitment to guys. It's just changes everything.
Watts never found his rhythm. He never found where he belonged, and maybe in a right situation. I can remember playing for one team where I didn't succeed, and another team, wow. I mean, so maybe in the right situation he does just fine, and maybe he's not. How can I say this? Not a D1. He might be a D1 caliber, but it might be for a smaller school. Not like a, because when I think of Red Raiders now for basketball, I'm like, no, man, we're Sweet 16. We're that, we're that fire. I don't know that he's that.
Yeah. But it is the ultimate what-if season. If Toppin wouldn't have gone down with an injury, it's always going to be the question mark on this team. It's like, dang, man, if he wouldn't have got hurt, what could they have done? But you'll never know. I
mean, and Atwell last night, we couldn't ever get him involved. Now, credit probably some of Alabama's, the way they pressured us, but we had no fight. I mean, we literally had no fight.
Yeah, that was the disappointing part about it. But Oh, well, basketball's over.
Over?
Now we can
Now we move on.
We move on
Baseball
to
won.
the off season. Yeah, baseball won.
Yeah.
And then softball's killing it.
Softball, they're so good. I can't wait. Man, let's start to get to the playoffs on that. I'm ready for them.
I know.
To
Yeah, the
fight
Women's
for
College
the-
World Series.
Yeah.
I think they should make it this year. All right. There you go. Well, we could talk about the depression of basketball all morning.
Oh,
but
I
that's
could.
enough, probably.
That and golf.
KLLL, too. But right now, new clients get $10 off their first service. You can go to rustysbugstop.com to schedule your service and claim your $10 discount today. But when it comes down to, when anytime you've got somebody coming to your home and you're inviting them into your home to do whatever that work is, you always want to make sure that you're dealing with a company that you can trust and has good people. And, you don't want to just let anybody in your home. But Rusty's Bug Stop, man, they're just great people. And you will love doing business with Rusty's Bug Stop. Again, that's rustysbugstop.com.
I know.
I
subtracted
know.
it.
Now we don't know what to do.
But
Well,
as we head into midweek, that's going to
be back in the 90s.
Oh, mid to upper 90s, yeah.
All right, that's fine.
Then we have another front coming through.
What kind of front is that?
That'd be a nice little cold front. I think the highs won't even get in the 60s.
Really? When is that?
For Friday.
Okay, so like the whole weekend going to be that way, or
It'll warm back up, I think, for the weekend.
so Friday it gets out. It doesn't get out. It doesn't
Friday-
get to 60 or
Friday
something.
it doesn't
and then
get-
Saturday and Sunday
I
it's
think we'll
summer
start to
again.
crawl
or what?
back up, yeah.
Okay. All right. I don't know. I'll look at it. Yes.
Did you know that today, Monday, March 23rd, is National Puppy Day?
I did not know that. National Puppy Day, and look at me.
What?
I've got a new puppy. I know.
Yes.
Wow. Okay.
On the 23rd was
Santa
National
Mark-
Puppy Day?
Santa Mark just texted that in, and he said, Happy National Puppy Day, and I
yeah.
had to Google it.
I didn't know that was today. Yeah, today's National Puppy Day. Yeah.
How funny.
Okay.
You didn't miss it.
No.
You looked distraught. You looked a little distraught,
I thought you said the 23rd.
It is the 23rd today.
Today's the 25th, isn't it?
No.
today's the 23rd.
Oh,
it is the
shoot.
23rd.
Revamp the birthdays. We're going to have to stall. We're going to have to buy time.
Uh-oh.
I was wondering what you had this look of puzzlement on your face, and I was like,
I am in the future. Holy cow.
Hey,
I didn't even know it.
Tell me what it's like on Wednesday. Has the world blown up yet on Wednesday?
Wow. Can you believe it?
Did the apocalypse happen?
Sometimes I don't know if he's jacking with me or if he's
know.
really serious.
Oh, I'm dead serious. I'm
Yeah.
always serious, Kitty Joe. Don't you take me for a funny bone. I am dead serious.
All right. No, it's March 23rd. So that throws off your countdown to summer and everything.
man,
So you said
yeah.
89 days. So what is it? It's actually
No, I think it
91
is.
days?
I think it is. I think it is 89.
Oh, so the countdown was right.
Countdown was right, but I thought today was the 25th.
You're a time traveler. You're living in the future.
Yes, let me go back to reality.
Welcome back to National Puppy Day,
Yes.
March 23rd.
Beam me up, Scotty.
Scotty's probably like, listen,
We're not even-
malfunction, All right.
Comment.
No, that's 23rd. Okay. Now we've established
fault.
what day it is.
That's
That's
my fault.
That's half the battle right there.
Right,
you
that's
know?
my fault.
Yeah, but it's definitely Monday. I think everything seems to be working for the most part. Streaming is working today. That's
Yeah.
a good thing. You listen
Yeah.
to us at KLLL.com. We are getting a new app at some point, I understand. So I know that's been a point of contention for a lot of people. So as well it should be, because that was not something that was
No.
drawn up to shut down the app while we wait weeks for the new one. I don't know who made that decision, but that was one that was we're dealing with here as well. So I guess I need to be careful. I do. I don't need to lose them. Yeah. But anyway, we're aware of that, and we are getting a new app. So that'll be exciting.
Jeff.
That's exactly whatever you said. Yes. But yeah, so we're getting a new app. That'll be fun. So whenever that is, we'll let you know. Hopefully soon. Hopefully soon.
I bet it is.
But let's see what else. But they're doing some work this weekend. IT must be. I know they get frustrated with just civilians as well. It's like when they say things like, "Did you restart your computer?" Things like that, and they get frustrated with it. I get it, but they always do other things too. That like they did some work on Friday afternoon because I was off Friday. And so I had said, listen, I will be off on Friday, so if you need to dial in or something, that's a good time to do it because I'm not here. And I come in this morning, and they left. They had logged out of everything. Like I can't. It's not just my laptop. It's they logged me completely out. So now there's some other username that you have to have in order to get back in, and I don't even know what that is because I've never had to log in with that. I don't know if that makes any sense or not.
No,
but
it makes perfect sense. I know exactly what you're talking about. Yeah.
Other name. Anyway, I don't know. So